Hello and welcome to Raccoon City. It's got walls, so I've never played a Resident Evil other than Village. So I assume that this is good enough for who it's for. We're gonna start off with a sound check. So let's see how this goes. That's all she wrote. Somebody was like, hey, you should do all the Resident Evil games. And I'm like, you know what? That sounds fun. Surely there's not like a dozen main series games, plus a bunch of spin-offs, plus a bunch of movies. Surely there's not like 130 gun. This is gonna be filmed over so many segments. And we're not going to do a stupid rating to make it worse. I'm giving them a number from 0 to 10. That's it. Okay? Okay. Now, it sounds like that you've played or at least experienced these games in some form.
I've seen bits and pieces. I've never personally played them.
The only footage of the Resident Evil 2 remake that I've seen was from when Penny Parker played it with a bunch of mods that turned Mr. X into Thomas the Tank Engine, blasting the Katamari main theme.
Where the why? No! 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 No!
We gotta start somewhere. So let's start at the beginning with Resident Evil 1 from 1996.
Correct.
Okay. Why did I throw away that Beretta? I'm about to need it. I've placed some tasteful targets for me to shoot at. And that one just keeps popping back up, which is extra fun and helpful. Let's go ahead and try to shoot at the tree. I hit something on that tree.
I heard that, yeah.
I can definitely hit the closer stuff, but further away it's just a crapshoot. You know, it's fine. If your movement is like and you're only fighting like 2 or 3 dudes, it's totally serviceable. I don't know. We'll give this like a 6.
Now it's the Beretta 92 FS Inox.
And that's the silver one.
The silver one.
I assumed. I mean, this is a full-sized Beretta. Like, it's a full-size. This is what I had to have meant with the original, right? And this is going to be exactly the same. I don't even know why I'm bothering. It's also a 6. It's almost
right.
Like son of a.
So many.
Ah, dingus. It's fine.
Alright.
I assume I know what I meant.
Probably. Cult Python.
Oh boy. I mean, it's not like it's a third person or a first person shooter. It's a flippin'. You're staring at action from the corner of a room.
Yeah.
It's a whole game that's played like Walmart surveillance footage. These bullets sure lose a lot of presto on their way to the flippin' target way off in the distance. Okay, yeah, that bounces pretty well. But, like, I can't knock these plates over on the far one to save my life. I mean, up close, like, let's hit this guy. Yeah. That'll do it. 6 rounds is another issue. But it is higher power. I'm gonna give it a 7. You get more oomph.
We're going straight into shotguns. With the R870.
Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, that worked pretty well. Definitely able to hit that steel. Okay. Yeah, in a zombie scenario, this is gonna do you pretty dang good. It's pretty reliable, it's easy to load, it's decently accurate even out to a far range because you have so many pellets clustered together, so you can kind of, you know, make up for the fact that you're shooting from further away sometimes. I'm gonna go ahead and give this 9.
Next up, and last up for the original Resident Evil, is the Mech 10.
What a weird option for this game. Does it have a suppressor on it or no?
It does not have a suppressor.
Cool, thanks Capcom. Well, close range, yeah, that'll do it, but can I hit? Oh, it's empty. Four. Even like closer, I'd just rather want a pistol versus something like that. Or something more usable. That thing kicks around a lot. And it's, I mean, you probably can't see it over the footage, and I probably can't see it in editing, but I can see it in the goggles. The HMD. Brain words are difficult, okay? But I can see all of the hit marks just around the target.
Yeah.
Just all the way out in the distance. Still, we're not horses. So that's the first Resident Evil. Short, sweet, doesn't need more than this. We got, you know, you got yourself the pistol. We got yourself the revolver. Something full auto, something shotgun. Samurai Edge isn't in the game, and I can't make something that looks like it. Just accept it and move on, okay? Okay.
So they did actually add new things into the GameCube port.
Okay.
The first new addition is the Derringer 22.
Oh, right. Alright, drop the hammer. This is gonna be awful. I didn't even make it to the target, I don't think.
It just dissipates.
Hold on, I'm gonna spawn the options panel. Oops. Oh, I'm shooting over. God. Alrighty, just... Oh my god, that is just straight up the mechanical inaccuracy of the gun. We're gonna... Any minute now.
And this is labeled a self-defense gun according to the game's file.
I hit it! So, here's my problem. I could faster run over to that target and just slap it with my flippin' raccoon hands. Oh, okay, we got it. Okay. Get ready for this. 0.
1. Oh, 0. Yeah.
0 to 10. We can actually do 0. Now, I need to know. This is the 9mm one. Is this one any better? Okay, I hit that pretty good. Yeah, this one's way more accurate. This is like if there was a gun restaurant, this was what comes in the kids' meal. Tell me I'm wrong.
That is so incredibly cursed, but accurate. Model 1897.
1897?
Pump action shotty.
Oh, I know the 1897. Oh, it's our dear friend of the trench gun. You know our dear friend of the trench gun. Get out of my pockets.
How could anyone ever forget the slam firing king?
So you just go ahead and you shoot, and you pump, 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 and you shoot.
And then you do the time warp again.
Yeah, and yeah, like if zombies are coming at you, this is it. This is a 10.
The M3 Super 90, which is the polyfurniture pump shotgun.
I'll just use this. It's fine. Got this Aku-ass front sight, which is making it hard to figure out where to aim. Okay, so maybe you're not the answer. You're only a 4+1, but you have full sights. God, the actual pump, the pole is deceptively long.
Wow.
Okay, alright, we still need to find something. You. One of these has to be, like, halfway decent. There we go. Oh, that's so much comfier. Okay. We'll count this. It's about as good as that one. It's also a 9. Alright, now I've got to pick up my mess.
Mossberg 590.
God damn it, do you know what the 590 is?
Thing we just did?
Literally the thing we just did. Like, literally that was like one of the guns. Actually, I think that was the gun.
Then I'll give that a 9 too. Then let's move on to something weird. Flamethrower.
Right. So the problem is this isn't actually going to affect our targets. So yeah, let's see. It contains paraffin oil, acetone, ethyl acetate, naphtha, potassium permanganate, and mineral spirits. An all-natural chemical-free solution with natural and artificial odorants and flavorings.
Wait, flavorings?
Flavorings. And all natural chemical-free is quantified with contains only chemicals formed from elements found in nature. Yeah, that's not gonna move our targets. We can turn this the other way and... I don't know how bad it is for you, but it's rough in the HMD looking at that.
Yeah.
Yay.
Darkly.
Can I burn this down? No. Some strong wood, Anton.
Very strong wood.
God, this is like what they sell you to put in your campfires. Like, it just doesn't... Nothing happens. I don't feel like that should happen.
No, probably shouldn't.
But for zombie scenarios, it's pretty good. Although it is kind of... It takes a weird fuel, no matter what it's actually fueled by. It's just like... Yeah, you gotta find fuel for your weird flamethrower. Flamethrowers are kind of cumbersome and put you at great risk, but they sure do set things on fire, so I'll give it a 7. I broke the window.
You set it on fire and it does nothing, but you putting the flamethrower down shatters it.
Yeah, this little bit here just ka-chow. Huh.
Amazing.
Okay, so that's gonna be like that for the rest of the recording session.
Nice.
Actually, wait, this might be able to... Can you fix the house? Reset Windows, perfect.
Yeet.
Hooray, we did it. Could you imagine
All
if they made a sequel? What would they call it? Resident Evil Again? Resident Evil Returns? Resident Evil Tropical Freeze with new funky mode? No. They just call it Resident Evil 2. And it features such wonderful guns as...
Browning high power.
Okay, probably don't need more of this, so we're gonna go ahead and
That was smooth.
kind of just volleyball it out of here, and away we go. This is the most firearm a firearm has ever been. I'm gonna say it's also a 6. It's gonna be easier to maintain than the Berettas, because it's gonna be It's going to be easier to maintain than the Berettas because the slide's not all the way open, but you get fewer rounds. That's my verdict.
Desert Eagle with 50 Action Express.
Well, because this was what, 1998?
Yes.
Yeah, so every game was like, yeah, our character needs a Desert Eagle. Like, for crying out loud. No, never mind. That's, I think Duke Nukem had one, but I think his starter pistol is, I think it's a gold-plated 19... No, he hit... Whatever. Half-Life had a Desert Eagle. Like, that should tell you, like, where we're at.
Yeah.
You know, Half-Life, like the cerebral, smart, thinky person game. Opposing Force lets you just rock one of these bad boys. This is impractical, is my problem. Like, up close, like, yeah, it's smashing the targets to pieces. Of course it would.
50 AE, what do you expect?
Yeah, out to a distance? No problem. But the moment you gotta be accurate with this thing, it's just... It's not happening. Never mind. Like, it works fine here, but out there it just doesn't. I don't get it. Like, what if I get, like, super close? Oh, you know what? Is there a way onto that roof? I think I see what's happening. Yeah, they're as flipped back as they can be. I put that one up backwards. Can I get on that roof? Like at all? I'd have to get the OG back out. Or like plungers or something. It's not worth it. That's why they're not spinning. Never mind. I'm stupid, head full of rocks. Anyways, I'm gonna give this like a 5. It's gonna be a pain to maintain. It's gonna be way more firepower than either Leon or Jill need. It's just it's asking for a beating.
Yeah. We're not done with stupid yet. Single action army.
You know what I love doing?
Not reloading the single action army?
Nonsense. I love to reload during a battle. Wait, that's the wrong series. That's the one we already did. Like, it's not bad, but there was already a Colt Python in the other game. Like, why bring this? You know what? I know why you bring this. I'm not gonna be able to do this, right? I just hit a target. I don't... Okay. No. I mean, it'll do some damage. It's 45 long Colt, like... You know, these bullets is packing. But, like, I don't know. The reloading thing, when you're in a zombie scenario or dealing with Mr. X, don't. 4.
MP5A3.
Okay, now we're getting into some whack territory. Oh, it's our dear friend. Wow. We haven't seen this one in literally since the last tryout. It is shockingly accurate. Okay, we gotta do this for real. Forget the HK slap. No. It's all about grab some garbage off the ground and chuck it at the gun. Yeah, no, this is fantastic. You are getting a 9.
Since we're still here, let's go with the Mac 11 with Shroud.
Probably help to get it off a safe. Okay, well now hold on. Why is this behaving actually decent with the shroud? No, you're supposed to be a shitty meme weapon. What are you doing? Can't believe I'm saying this, but it gets a 7.
Wow.
The shroud is like actually helpful, and I did not expect that. I did not expect that.
M79.
Right. That's probably why we have like a house. For yeah, that'll do some damage. This is such an easier way to test things than giving things G. You know, and if we wanna practice, you know, further out, we can shatter the windows out there. I don't know if there's any other fun things that we can break in the area. There's a little house down there. Yeah. Oh, the destruction in this game is so... Oh, bless you, Anton. Oh, there's another double door, and this one's not going to screw up our tables, so... Oh.
Satisfying.
God. I'm going to go ahead and give that an 8. It's quite good at what it's here for. Alrighty then.
Lastly, for Resident Evil 2, the 1998 version, we have the FIM 92 Stinger.
Why? I don't, there's nothing to target. This isn't gonna work. Oh, he is on top of the house. Did I get him? No. I'm giving this like a 4. I don't get why it's here. So you know how they made the first game in '96 and then they remade it in '01?
Yeah.
So by that, you know, by that information, you know, they made RE2 in '98. So naturally they made the remake of 2 in 2019.
Yeah.
And that has its own guns.
It does.
What do they include?
The Resident Evil 2 remake. We're starting with one of your favorites, M1911A1.
Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy. Still currently the only firearm in H3VR that includes tutorials. That's supposed to change soon, but it hasn't changed. You get 7 shots, and boy does it make them count. It's a 6.
Next up, USP 9mm.
Why'd they put you in this game, huh? You're a long way from City 17, you know that? So you know what's the problem with the USP? Well, I guess it is chambered in 9mm. Never mind. I was gonna be like, you know what's the problem with them putting a USP in this game when it already has a 1911? Both are chambered in 45, but this one's technically 9mm, so... Yeah, you are a hearty 7. Yeah, you're pretty damn good.
Next
Okay.
up is the Glock 19, replacing the high power from the original.
Relatively reliable for human targets, even at range. Kind of further out, it struggles a little bit with accuracy, but I'm gonna be honest, it's okay. Yeah, it's another 7.
Then next is the Ruger Blackhawk.
Front sight is very chonk, and the rear sights are not chonk. And that is a worrying combination because I can't aim. It's fine. It's like a 6. If that front sight was slimmer, it'd be better. Alrighty.
And then lastly is the flare gun, which is really a 40mm launcher.
Yeah. God, the M79 is just like, it's going crazy. Okay, so we don't have a flare in 40mm, so we're just gonna load this with a regular round. It's fine. It's like it's a grenade launcher or something. I'm gonna go ahead and give this like a 7.
That looks like the end of Resident Evil 2.
Wowee! Look at
So exciting.
Look at all of this. Oh, I feel like this is worth mentioning. They added they added a while ago. They put glow sticks in, and look, they are actually like they produce an actual light, which reflects off of the windows. I think that's neat.
That is pretty neat, actually.
Resident Evil 3. The general consensus is 3 isn't as good, but it's still alright.
Well, we're starting with the STI Eagle 6.0, or as you put it, a super modern fancy 1911.
Yeah, because I have many options. Do we want this grip, or do we want... No, we want the one with the funny vents. No!
Surprise!
No! Not you! I can't even reach high enough with the frickin' tracking.
Just waiting to see the window shatter again.
Lay down.
Wow.
When did RE3 come out? Was that 2000 or 99?
99.
Okay, so... Huh. There was a year between RE2 and 3, and a year between the remakes. No wonder the general consensus is 3 is kind of a half-baked, game compared to 2. Yeah, it's fine. It's like it's a 1911 or something.
Smith & Wesson model 629.
Oh, that's the funny one. How much barrel do you want? I want as much as you can physically give me. What am I doing? I don't need to drop the hammer. It's double action.
Force of habit, I guess. You gave the Python a 7, yeah.
This is also a 7. It is almost identical.
It's just how much barrel you want.
Yeah. Do you want it chrome or do you want it normal?
Alright.
Come on, Resident Evil. Come on. You know what we all want? We want the Dardic revolver.
We really don't.
I love bringing this thing up. Unprompted, unwarranted, unloved, and unneeded. One of the revolvers spit out shell casings.
What other revolvers get loaded like that?
Yeah. You don't get to see the cylinder. You have to load it with a stripper clip. And then... Oh no, it's ready to shoot. Oh no, that was perfect. Give me just one. Give me a single tround, because it's triangle and round. Load the tround. It shoots, second trigger pull, ejects the shell casing. I hate it. Oh, Dardic revolver. You rapscallion, you. Anyways.
Mayor's leg lever action rifle.
I don't want to fire that again. This was not fun. Like, sure, I mean, we could spin it around, you know, woo! But it's a pain. It's a pain to shoot because it doesn't have a stock. These sights aren't great. I'm giving this like a 4.
Oof. Like, maybe I'm just prejudiced because I like lever actions.
Oh no, I
But-
love lever actions, but like this isn't the kind of lever action. Like if you're gonna give me a lever action, I want like this. I want like a full stock. I want easy to use sights. I don't want it sawed down.
Yeah.
I want it practical. Mirror's legs look cool, but they ain't practical.
Then you're gonna have some work cut out for you on this next one. M4A1 with foregrip, bipod, iron sights, and a long sight.
I don't remember what I meant by long sight. Oh, this is a reflex sight, but it's delay. Okay, so like this.
Yeah, that looks almost identical to the in-game sprite. So
I'll take it. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with the bipod. Like, that just dawned on me. Putting what they put on it isn't bad. I quite like it. I'm giving it a 9.
ooh.
Hey, look, it's that thing that should have been in the Left 4 Dead video. Hooray! Yeah, we shot it. Left 4 Dead. They added that.
98?
They added that relatively recently, and it's been on my mind. So there it is.
What was that?
That was the Mini 14.
Oh.
It's the Tier 1 hunting rifle.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Lastly, for Nemesis, we got the Accuracy International Arctic Warfare.
Oh yeah. So this is a fun one. You know, I saw that this was in the game, and I'm like, oh man, this would be like so much fun to shoot. This would be awesome. This is fantastic. You know, so cool, Capcom, to put this in the game. God, it better not just be a pre-rendered thing in the background of a scene in the game. God damn it! It's just a background prop. And what a shame too, because this is like ludicrously accurate. I'm even gonna shoot the aircon just for fun. It helped to have a round in the magazine and not shotgun shells.
I wanted to point out that you've had shotgun shells for the last like 3 games that have not included shotguns.
Well, just in case. Yeah, I hit that dead center.
Nice.
This would be a 10. But it's in a pre-rendered cutscene. Yeah. I let my anger get the better of me. I broke a window. Tell you what. Oh, god damn it. Tell you what. God damn. Tell you what. The neighbor kids broke the window. I didn't. They threw a baseball into the house. I didn't throw a gun at it. It would be a 10, but gosh, they rendered that thing just straight into the scene. The monsters. And that's it for Resident Evil 3. Let's move on to Resident Evil 3.
The remake.
Yep.
So for some reason, Resident Evil 3 Remake starts us off with a Makarov.
Ah, yes. Normal. I mean, yeah, it can hit human-sized targets, but not well. I'll give it a 5.
We're going to Deagle again, this time in 44.
44. I'm still of the opinion that that 357 is really the only Deagle that makes sense. Yeah, I can hit the steel pretty good. Let's try further back. What is my left hand doing? So weirdly enough, this has the exact same issues as the Makarov.
And so,
It can hit the steel pretty okay. The smaller targets, it really struggles with. You only get 8 rounds. It's also a 5.
Alright, next is Glock 18 with a compensator.
Okay, we are getting silly. Who does this help? We're also gonna go ahead and give that a 5 because I don't know why it needs to be full autumn, but sure.
Alright, we're gonna get even more original. We just did the Glock 18 with a compensator. Now we're doing a Glock 19 with a suppressor, red dot, and extended mag.
Okay. That is actually rather reliable hitting that. Well, well, well. Am I impressed? I'm gonna give that an 8.
Wow.
It was pretty stable. It was pretty accurate. Decent amount of ammo. I quite liked that.
Now we're actually going back to use those shotgun shells you've been hoarding.
Hooray.
M4 Super 90.
Oh wow. Ten.
10?
10.
Wow.
It's everything I liked about the trench gun, but better, because you don't need to slam fire, thus it's just more accurate. You know, that's... Accuracy in shotguns, just a freaking match made in heaven.
M4 Shorty with a foregrip.
Ah. I mean, it did alright at hitting those far back targets and hitting the steel. So, I'm gonna give it an 8. I'm not a big fan of the form factor, but I get what they're going for.
We're gonna go with the MGL grenade launcher.
Interesting choice. Howdy. Can I come in? I'm gonna take that as a yes. We've been trying to reach you about your car's extended warranty. Oh, too high.
They're far too high.
Jesus. God. I mean, I imagine you feel the same way. This is probably the end of the recording session for this segment, because of course this one's recorded in segments. We are not maniacs.
We have lives. Somehow.
Some of us more than others. It's a 9. It's fun. It's fun and it's camp, and that's what Resident Evil is all about. Camp and violence.
Yeah.
So these are our classic Resident Evils. There will be more Resident Evil. And it's just gonna get very weird. There's gonna be a PP Bison at one point, and you're like, why is there a PP Bison here? Don't ask that question, okay? Just don't. Not worth it. Never worth it. When you hit the reload button, Leon fixes his fedora, because of course he gets one. Isn't there like an actual like outer space phenomenon that's now officially called Steve as a reference to Over the Hedge? That is significantly larger than I thought it would be. Herman was a hermit of a person, lurking in the ferns and murmuring German curses. I want them to make an AK that's just dog shit. I think it'd be hilarious. The entire game is the target.